Meeting someone new here today. Ron Root was just in the trailer joking with us. He is going to be driving the 42, the George Valenti car. Ran IMCA with George as recently as 2004, ran a vintage car last year, had the number 63, got it out about 4 times, but he is driving the George Valenti 42 here at Skyline, the season finale here at Skyline. How we doing?
Good.
So how did this come about? How'd you get George to sit down and let you in the car for today?
Well, he's been bugging me all year to drive it because he and I have been partners, teammates for years. You know, we always work together in the shop, work on each other's cars. So we bounce ideas off. He wanted me to drive this for my input, you know, to see what I think about the car.
Okay.
Because this last year when we started running these, they're new to us, you know. So we're still trying to figure them out, and I watch him on the track, and then he used to watch me on the track. We're real good at sharing data and comparing notes and making things better, so that's kind of what this is all about. So see what I think about the car, and we'll see what we got to do over the winter to get him a win next year.
So this will be the first time you're sitting in the car today?
In this car, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your initial thoughts as you've been watching him go around? Is there something that you think it's going to do out there that might need to be fixed or something needs to be adjusted or something?
The only thing I've noticed is the car seems to be a little bit erratic sometimes. It's not as smooth in the corners as some of the cars are. Like if you were with us at Brewerton when the last time George raced, when he was running with George Miller, Miller's cars, you know,
or Jack Miller, yes.
Jack Miller, yeah. It was like on rails. You know what I mean? The thing is just smooth in the corner. Where George, he was kind of a little squiggly here and there, and I think that's, if we can get that out of the car, he'll be winning.
Okay. And you haven't driven at all this year? Combination of injuries and other things that kind of kept you sidelined?
Earlier this year, you know, old age.
How'd it go?
Good, really good.
Yeah?
I'm glad I had it done. I feel great now.
Okay. And your back has just been one of those nagging things?
Nagging thing,
okay.
When you're a mechanic for a living, you have these issues over time.
I don't know how every mechanic doesn't have a bad back from leaning over and getting underneath hoods and stuff.
George and I worked at UPS together for 30 years.
Well, that'll give you a bad back too. So I did that for about 4 months during college once, did load over at Thompson Road.
We worked in the shop on the trucks.
It's good shape though when you're doing that, but if you have a bad back. So what's the plan? Do you have your own car? Are you going to be getting your own car?
I have a car. It's an old car. I bought it out of it from a friend of mine in Albany. I was in Albany. I ended up working for Saratoga County Highway Department for a few years. Met some racers out there, and I bought an old car that was built by Les Alberti, who used to build handmade cars in Albany. It's a 1978 car.
Really? Yeah. So this is a true vintage car then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, it had been raced up until the last 5 or 6 years ago as a limited sportsman out there. And then, you know, a friend of mine had it. I bought it. I was going to restore it and put the old original Gremlin style look back to it, but it looks more like this. It's got more of this style body on it. But I'm tweaking it a little bit, and it's got torsion bars in the back, but it's got the old narrow ones that you can't get anymore. So this winter I'll probably put coilovers on it and update it a little bit. Get it to run a little better and play, and then maybe just park it.
Okay. Well, not next year. I mean, why would you park it? You got to get out there and race against George as his car is squiggling around,
right? We'll see how it runs.
But that's the plan, right?
I might get crazy like Joe. I got a big block sitting on the shelf at home. I might put that in.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe go a small block first, get the bugs work out, and then, because even Joe August Sr. tells me that thing's a handful.
Yeah.
I can imagine, right?
Yeah, they are. Because right now mine's a little underpowered. It's only got a 327 in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's a good chance to get out there, have some fun, right? That's what this is all about.
It's always fun. We've always had fun.
And if you pass George, then you got bragging rights all week long, right?
We've done that before.
Okay,
He's beat me, I beat him. You know.
That's what this is about.
We don't get mad.
Well, good to meet you, man. I hope you have fun today. And just to clear it up, you are not related to the Roots that we know in the Syracuse area at all, right?
No.
It's a totally different group.
Yeah, different family.
Good to see you. Have fun. Maybe I'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
New driver. Well, not new, but new this year with the Tour. Ron Root ready to go. Should have his own vintage car ready next year.